So hi guys, so we're going to test drive the Polestar. So let's have a look around it. So as you can see guys, this is the Polestar 2. It's a nice looking electric EV. Again, gonna mention it again, I love the fact that the freaking wheels on the EV cars, they're so much easier and more functional to freaking clean. So much easier. You don't have all the crazy spokes everywhere, that makes it hard. Obviously this just looks like a nice saloon car. How do you get into the back of this thing? I think you need the key, but we'll have a look in a minute. Let's get on the inside of the car. It is, you can tell that this is so similar to the Volvo in many ways. Very, very similar on the inside. It's a very, very good quality car, so let's have a look. So we'll get on the driver's side. The interior on this is such a really nice, high quality feel, and it's got the big moonroof, really nice. There are electric seats, everything's electric in this thing, which is nice. And it's electric, yeah, it's electric both sides, not just the driver's side that you have in some cars which try and scrimp on it. It's got a nice LCD dash and your big display there, your big iPad type display, and it's roller easy, just a very, very functional when you are putting it into the drive mode. You don't have to try and figure out where to press the buttons. It's just straightforward, similar to a normal car. Really good quality feel. So we will take it out for a test drive and see how it drives. Okay, so we're gonna get it moving. Let's go. So as I mentioned earlier, we're going to take this for a bit of a test drive. We are in a private area, so there are not any designated. We're not going to be breaking the law if we go a little bit faster. And this is so smooth to drive, this car, so incredibly smooth. You can tell it's a really high quality build. We're just going to be driving down this little lane, seeing what the acceleration is like. You can tell the pickup speed on these electric cars is so incredible. You cannot compare them to a petrol car. Petrol cars are, while they may be fast, they're so different to an electric car. Electric cars are so quick. Okay, we're going to do standing still start. Let's go. So the 0 to 100 in this is probably more than you'll ever need. And it corners incredibly well. You can tell you can just pick up so quickly. So one of the key problems that you're going to have with a car like this is there's a high chance that you're going to get some points on your license unless you focus on the speed at all times, because it's so easy to drive fast. But comparing this to the Volvo XC40 or the Tesla, well, you can really tell that it's made by this. I understand it's made by the owners, the people who own the Volvo, who own Polestar. So you can see it's somewhat similar in some respects. Now there's a few commonalities that you see in the Volvo and the Polestar, but they're both different, very different cars. And when you compare it to the Tesla, it's, again, the Tesla's more of an iPad device, which is really nice, but different to the Polestar. So So yeah, I would say very nice car to drive if you're looking for a vehicle under between the $70,000 and $90,000 range. Definitely a Polestar is a car that you should be looking at. It feels and drives very nice, and for all the stats on the car, they're gonna be very similar to what you get in the XC40 or the Tesla. There's not gonna be a lot of difference in them for your average Joe driver. So let me know what you think. Okay, so guys, so we're now changed over. This is the Polestar 2. This is the dual motor range. So this is the Polestar top of the line model with all the bells and whistles, and the super fast one. So we're gonna see how quick it is down this little stretch, and that is unbelievably quick. Literally, we just hit 130 kilometers an hour in the space of incredibly short period of time. So as I mentioned before, one of the biggest risks that you will have if you buy this car is you will have to be so careful to not break the speed limit, because it is so easy to accelerate fast and to break the speed limit. As I mentioned, we're in a private area here, so there are no official speed limits that we are breaking. So don't put in the comments, yeah, I'm breaking the law, and don't try and report me. It's in a safe zone here. So yeah, this corners so nicely, and again, when you just accelerate, you feel the power all the times. It just pushes you into the back of your seat. Corners like it's on absolute rails, which is what you'd want when you've got an incredibly fast car. So when I'm going around these corners, I'm doing 80 kilometers an hour so easily, and then quickly slowing down to 50. In this corner, we'll go on a little bit of a straight, just to show how quickly it goes from 50 to over 100. So we're doing 50 kilometers an hour right now. 50. I've put my foot down now, and we are hitting 140. So we better slow down a little bit. So that was so incredibly quick. You can't do that in a petrol car, or unless you're in Ferrari or something like that. So to say that you can go so quick in a car like this, which is in an average everyday person's budget, maybe a top-end budget, but it's not unachievable, is unbelievable. If you think back 20 years ago, the ability to do 0 to 100 in 3-4 seconds, you had to buy a Ferrari for that. Now you can do that in a car which is around even under 100 grand, which is unbelievable. So guys, if you're looking at an EV, Polestar 2 is definitely one that you should put on your list.